All right, let's jump right into a topic that, honestly, should be at the very top of every leader's agenda in professional services, and that's governing artificial intelligence. Because this isn't just about a new piece of technology, it's about the fundamental trust that your entire business is built on. And this quote, it just nails it, doesn't it? You're not selling widgets, you sell trust, judgment, and confidence. These are assets that take decades, sometimes generations to build. And yet, they can be shattered in an instant by a powerful, ungoverned tool like AI. It is a direct threat to your whole business model. So, what is it that makes professional services so uniquely vulnerable here? Look, this isn't just another tech challenge you can hand off to the IT department. For firms like yours, this is an existential issue. Let's break down exactly why you are on the absolute front line of this revolution.
Here's the core of it. Your product isn't something you can hold in your hand. It's completely intangible. It's the trust your clients put in your expert judgment, your advice, and your unwavering promise of confidentiality. That is the asset. And one misstep with AI can put every bit of it at risk.
And just to be crystal clear about who we're talking about, the exposure is massive. Consulting, legal, accounting, advisory services. Basically, if your business is built on client service and handling sensitive information, then yes, this explainer is about you. The risks are not theoretical. They are direct and they are immediate. So we've established the incredibly high stakes. Now let's look at what actually happens when things go wrong. This is the anatomy of a crisis in the age of AI, where doing nothing leads to swift and, frankly, devastating consequences. It all really boils down to this one crucial question. What happens when a powerful tool like generative AI is just unleashed in your organization without any guardrails? The potential for disaster isn't some distant threat. It is a daily operational risk. And this is how it plays out. It's a downward spiral. It starts with something that seems pretty small, right? An inaccurate output from an AI. Then, maybe to save time or cover up a mistake, your team starts using unapproved AI tools in secret. And that leads to the unthinkable. Sensitive client data gets fed into a public AI model. And just like that, you're staring down a massive confidentiality breach and a total reputational nightmare. And this is the terrifying part, the sheer speed of the collapse. A single mistake, just one unchecked AI output, can kick off a chain reaction that completely shatters a legacy of trust that might have taken a century to build. It can all come undone in a matter of days, or even hours. So how do you prevent this disaster from happening? Well, it's not about banning AI. That's a losing game. It's about building a smart framework to use it responsibly. This is the governance blueprint, and it's a set of 5 non-negotiable pillars for every single leadership team. Let's walk through these. First, you need a clear usage policy. What AI tools are approved and which are absolutely off limits? Second, you need strict review standards. Every single AI-generated output has to be reviewed by a human expert. No exceptions. Third, clear ownership. Who is ultimately accountable when AI is used on a project? The buck has to stop somewhere. Fourth, complete auditability. You must be able to trace every piece of AI-assisted work back to its source. And finally, client-safe workflows. This means designing your processes from the ground up to protect that sensitive client data. Now, I want to be really clear about something. This isn't about putting the brakes on innovation. It is about enabling it safely. And that's the fundamental strategic choice every firm is facing right now. Are you going to restrict AI, or are you going to enable it in a controlled, intelligent way? I mean, look at the two paths. On one side, you have blanket restriction. It might feel safe, but it's a guaranteed way to fall behind. It kills innovation, and it just drives AI use into the shadows. But the other path, controlled enablement, that's where the opportunity is. It's about fostering safe innovation, building even deeper client trust, and creating a powerful, lasting competitive advantage. This really says it all, doesn't it? The future doesn't belong to the reckless. The firms that are going to win with AI are going to be the ones that master it, the ones that can prove to their clients and to themselves that their use of AI is trustworthy, it's reviewable, and it is absolutely safe for the high-stakes work that they do. And so, we'll leave you with this final, critical question. Your firm's legacy, everything it stands for, is built on trust. As you embrace AI, how are you going to ensure that it strengthens that legacy, instead of becoming the very thing that shatters it? The choice is yours.